Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where we fight the divinity in every run. Yeah, so this is a little dated right now. I like randomly burned my hand recently, and normally I wouldn't even bring this up. Oh no, I injured myself. It's not even that bad. But like I wanted to talk about it because I literally did not notice it happen. Okay? I was burned and I think I noticed like 5 minutes later when I was talking to my SO and I was just like, "Hey, why does my hand suddenly hurt?" And I looked at it and saw the burn and I'm thinking, what's wrong with me? I don't even notice my own injuries. And this is not the first time that's happened to me where I would get injured by something and then only find out later. Like for some reason, even I'm not even like doing anything that would be adrenaline pumping or whatever. I'm just chilling pretty much. And I just don't notice. It's one of the reasons why whenever I talk about my quote unquote in real life stats, like if this is a fun random kind of like thought process, a little fun thought experiment. If you were like a D&D character, what would your real life stats be? And my wisdom is my dump stat. I notice very little. I'm basically oblivious to things, whereas my constitution score is really high. So it's just kind of like a fun little exploration there. I was like, well, I mean, I guess it makes sense. I don't even notice when I get hurt anymore. So that's just life, I suppose. Anyway, let's play some Monster Train. Do something normal for a change. Let's see, so our last run was with Fade. A lot of fun. Brought us up to 174 wins on the series. We had Eternal Flame, which I haven't played in a while. I don't really enjoy her. I actually think she's my least favorite Fade. I prefer both Little Icarus and Firelight considerably more, and it's not from a strength perspective. I think Flame is stronger on average than Little Icarus. The reason I just don't like playing her is because Eternal Flame is very Unga. It's extremely low brain power. Low brain power. You play card, she hit, she die. You play card, and it's I don't know. I don't think it's very engaging. Whereas I think that the other two paths of Little Fade are extremely engaging, and yeah. So I'm a big fan of the other ones. Not a big fan of this. We still won, of course. We had a multi-strike times two with a big sludge infusion into a morsel master of all things. We had two of those with some self-infused stealth tomb action. I had to carefully size the deck to guarantee my scaling and stealth in time, and honestly, Capricious Reflection went hard. I mean, I love that relic, and sometimes it just sends you down a weird direction that is strong, so fair enough. Time to play what has quickly become my least favorite champion, Echo Right. He's not as bad as something like Tethys or Prince or even Sentient or whatever. The thing is I just don't enjoy this little beetle anymore. I've gotten to the point where I'm just not having fun playing as him. I'm like, oh yeah, this guy. Why couldn't you just be Chief or something? But it's all good. Anyway, that's all I've got for you, honestly. So as always, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's see what Beetle Brothers got for us today. It's a cool nickname for him. I love Beetle Brother. All right, Beetle Brother, let's go. Beetle Brother. I'm surprised. Out of all the time I've been playing this game, I have not called him that yet, and that's the first time. That's pretty wild. All right, well, I hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing just fine. I just finished recording all of last week's episodes, so here I am making a little bit of progress on this week. So a little bit of I don't want to call it a backlog even, but a little bit of I guess it is a backlog, but a few extra episodes recorded really helps me out, making my weekends a little easier to get through. So I'm a big fan of making the time for that when I can. Otherwise, ready to do this, we are today Exile, Wurmkin, Default Stygian. It's a good combo for Inspire triggers. I'm a fan. It's also a good combo for Incants. A big fan of that. Really good combo for Magic Power, because you've got pings and frontline shots, and so many cards are squared away to benefit from it. We're fighting, let's see, Rage Talos, Curse Arcus, and Chaste Seraph with Proclamation, Crypt Builder, Forgotten Trade. All good starters. This is a start that kind of should exemplify why I don't really love Echo Right, yeah? Because you look at this, Shellsmith's not good. if you look at this, you're also like, okay, Repeater's not good either. I mean, I would probably click Repeater because I guess it's Ember every turn for now, but it's not good. But Martial Lord would be great here. So, I mean, it's like Martial Lord is the best path for sure. Most versatile, strongest early, strongest later. It doesn't have as high of a ceiling, but it still has a pretty rock-solid foundation. But it's just not fun because it feels bad to play. This champion, let me tell you. All right, our temples are on 3, 4, 6, 7. So 4 temples is legit. We have a removal dupe on magic side on 8, solid. Steel shop on 7, that's fine. Got caverns at least. It's a pretty okay magic shop though. The horde, the boons. A good trinket shop on 6 with money and a caverns. That's nice. Another removal dupe, Pyre Remains on 6. There's like 2 removal dupes here. That's nice. Good magic shop on 5 with vortex and caverns. With okay steel shop. It's actually bad, but it's fine. Another removal dupe on 4 with Wurmkin banner. I mean, triple removal dupes is unlikely and good. The thing is, I find myself skipping these a lot unless I really have my run squared away. The problem is trying to actually assemble the run first. Once you're assembled, if all I've got to do is make more of the good unit, then it's easy, but it's tough otherwise. Another bad steel shop. Double magics in the early. Let's see, we have Stygian on steel on 2, Wurmkin on magic on 2. I think Wurmkin's a little stronger here, but I could see some good Stygian stuff, right? I would love a shark, as always. Yeah, fair enough. First Hell Pact. This is just the 2 spikes, which is good, but I don't think it's enough for me to send it on this. I think Pyre Wall adds too much value early and later for me to skip it, so I'll take it. Big fan of that. Darkforge says, Martial Lord, click Martial Lord. Thank you. I will take the Horde here. I have pings and frontline power, so I should be okay to punch this. Ooh, Dun Echo, Tethys Scales, or Echo Seedling. Echo Seedling is really fun for hatching eggs fast. I really want to see eggs with this setup. Dun Echo is very good at this stage of the game. But Tethys Scales is also pretty good. A lot of these benefit from the high power spells I have access to. This is a really difficult choice. I think Dun Echo provides no value right away. Echo Seedling provides very little, and then Tethys Scales does something right away and might help later in quite a bit, but I think the combo pieces are going to come in the form of Dun Echo this early with some like Inspire triggers maybe. Maybe that lets me do some real silly things with some extract cards. I think I'm going to take the Dun Echo because I feel reasonably confident about this, and I don't feel like Echo Sealing is that critical for me. Although if I see like an egg run with an intrinsic accelerated incubation, then I will feel bad about it. I'm taking this unit draft for the record. I have enough big high-powered spells, I don't mind this. Yeah, I can just do, like, for instance, I can go here, and I can go Frozen Lance, Forgotten Trade, and then I can Crypt Builder downstairs, and we're cruising. Yeah, nice. I'm going to take money, because I like money. I think it's worth it to beat up mid-floor. How many more? Let's see, Frozen Lance. I like the idea of Frozen Lance middle. I could Frozen Lance upstairs, but I greeted for the Collector. I'm going to Frozen Lance, and then I'm going to blast that guy, just so I don't have to think about it. Yeah, this lets me do double Frozen Lance, and then toss a Train Steward down, which should help quite a bit. I can do ping. I do take a lot of damage here. It's just true. It's, 25 damage altogether, but the fact is I don't really mind all that much. Yeah, because remember, I had the Pyre Armor. So, okay, let's try to kill this first, if we can. Okay, we're unfortunately not going to get through the Echo Break guy on the back here. Interesting, interesting. So if I shoot here, he's hitting me twice, right? He hits me twice here. 156. I think I need to play the Echo Break to get him low enough that I actually kill him here. We're not dead, which is truly the most important part of this. It's a lot of damage, but we're not dead. I am usually willing to trade 39 pyre health for a unit, so here we go doing that. Echo Infusion is purple, click it. Love that, thank you, done Echo. Energy Siphon, it's purple, but I don't love it. Ice Tornado is a bad card. I think we skip these because I have the Crypt Builder and the Proclamation already. I don't love this Energy Siphon business. I'm just going to skip that. I think that's fine. Wow, alright. Well, I'm going to click on Not Glugsider. I mean, look at this man. You know what would be cool? It would be cool if I had Shark already and then I saw Glugsider. Because you know what I would do? I would put Glugsider into Shark. That seems fun. But unfortunately, the Glug does not get on my thumbnail today. It's gotta be Bog Chrysalis, right? This is just way better than the alternatives. I mean, I love Shark, but this is a line, right? This is a line, which I love. Endless is winning. Holdover is also really good here with the Echo Infusion. I do have another magic shop coming up. Let's see if I can hit the Endless, maybe? Yeah, give ourselves some action. Yo, Endless is sick. I could enable the Shark if I had taken him, but truly, I think the Endless Egg action here is gonna be better. Siren of the Sea is fine. She's fine. I'm going to skip her. I don't think she's the angle I want here. I am going to take Endless Egg. Now, what do I want out of this egg is the real question. Plus 25 is enough to win. That's just a true statement. But I think we could maybe do better. If I take this money... The thing about this egg you've got to be careful with is you're not necessarily much stronger than I was walking into this. I do have Pyre Armor, which is nice. I'm going to take the boons because of the Pyre Armor. This sets me up for the shop coming up, but I'm not going to do anything else here. I could reroll and look for like multi-strike or something, but I don't feel like I want to do that quite yet. Spikes I can take because they don't have armor, which is good. We do Bog Chrysalis in back here. I drop the Train Steward as a face tank. Then I put in Echo Right. Then I shoot the egg. Okay, that's good. I will play the Echo Infusion. This is tough. Potentially taking a lot of damage here if I don't do Frozen Lance. Yeah, I think we have to do Frozen Lance, Proclamation middle on this one in order to guarantee I make it out. Yeah, and here now I can do Echo Break. Forgotten Trade, which drops a lot there. And then I can Crypt Builder the mid floor and get out of this free, right? Yes. Now I need to hatch this, but we should be good for it, right? I do 1 hatch, 2 hatch, 3 hatch. Okay, we pop the front fellows, which is great news. I need 1, 2, they're online. Now I think I do need to ping the Echo Break in back. You know what actually might be better? You know what might be correct? Kill your own egg? Is that correct? No, it's got to be Echo Break here. I mean, the thing is this egg doesn't actually do anything, right? Playing it may have actually been a bait. A bit of a bait, because it's stealing away from the Alpha Fiend. Yeah, we actually killed the egg. Unreal. It is correct to do it. I didn't think about this earlier, but that is the right choice. And then we ping once here. And I think I want to blast, but also it's incorrect to blast is the angle. You put the egg down because it gives a charge and then dies. I am alive. Yeah, unreal. Big mistakes, actually. 3 hits, but we're alive with 4, which is enough. Firewall, thank you, friend, thank you. Echo transfer, purple, good. Purple offering token, good. All right, fan of that. Now, serious consideration, by the way, for not going the magic shop. Again, Firewall doing huge carries here. I'm going to go to the right, though, because of that. I have the money. If I see a holdover, I'm feeling strong. 20 and consume into a frozen lance is going to be correct. Etches will have value. -1s should go somewhere. Spell chain. Ooh, baby. Gimme. -1. I think I'm going to make an Echo Break free here. The remove consume, no thanks. We reroll. Holdover, spell chain, Echo Infusion is pretty nonsense here. Let's look at the Stygian banner real quick. I don't think the Siren of the Sea is it here. No, it's not. Yeah, okay. We're going to go to this Wurmkin banner, pretty likely. I'm going to take the holdover on Echo Infusion. This is good for a lot of reasons. For a lot of reasons, it's good. I'm going to put a +10 into that Echo Break I just made cheaper. Now I'm going to the right, which has no shops, so I should take -1s where I can get them. Echo Break, sure. Let's look at the caverns now. Well, we should spell chain the Echo Infusion first, because if they give me a dupe, I'm making a second one. That's a good card. Purge, not yet. We chill at 40 shards here? Yes. Build a card. Buff is good. Buff is good, yes. Ascend is fun. Money is good. Sure, it's an Ascend card. I'll take it. I could potentially overstack a floor like this. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. I like that. I'm a fan. Okay, we chill. We have to just play it chill here. I need to make it through Talos with at least 1 pyre health. I think it should be doable. We have the components here to make this work. Like a good example of this is you put the Bog Chrysalis in, we get him killed. This is going to be a silly turn, huh? You play egg, you drop Echo right, you shoot egg, you draw card, you discard Proclamation, you play egg, egg dies. And it's really funny. But now we have essentially hatched the egg in front, which is very strong. Play egg in back, we ping up front, which is cool. And I ping once on middle, which is also cool. We hatch a friend. Okay, now I'm looking to... We're looking to just scale, huh? Man, really, I'm just taking 3 damage here because I didn't draw anything that gives me an Echo. That feels pretty rough, I suppose. Yikes. Okay, fair enough. Thank you, Firewall. Okay. I need to play Echo cards. It's actually really important. Oof. I mean, alright. It's not great, admittedly. Not great. Yeah, okay, we're taking 10, 13. All right. Sure. That seems very bad, actually. You play the Frozen Lance. You play the Frozen Lance. You play the Frozen Lance. Okay, now, what does this look like to me? I'm taking 2 damage. This is not the one with Extinguish? True. I'm taking 2 damage. Let's play the Echo Infusion in the back here, and then nothing else. I'm taking 2 damage. Look at me, I'm over here saying just survive with 1 hit point. They weren't kidding. Monster Train was not messing around when they said that. They took that personally. Wow, what nonsense is going on? I could ascend this egg and then do a Forgotten trade play, which is kind of cutesies. That's probably worth it, right? We do a ping here. Sure. I think that's reasonable. You do a ping. You toss a Forgotten trade at it. You add HP to the front. Okay, we cleared those units. I need to kill this floor now. Hey, look, getting some more cash. I'm a fan of that. I do wish to ping. It's good to do. I'm going to buff one of these lads. Yeah, that's nice. I am going to play the Echo Infusion because the HP is good. Yeah, this is enough to kill, but it doesn't hatch, so don't do it. I think we have it? My goodness. Click the card, please. My echo generation is terrible. Once you actually put echoes on the floor, it's good. Well, I told you we needed to make it through with 1 HP. We made it through with 1 HP. I don't want to talk about it, because I always joke 39 HP in exchange for some nonsense. Eternal Kinstone is purple, let's go. I always joke about it. I don't want to actually take 39 Pyre HP. By the way, Kinho's Carapace is online for my Endless Egg. Let's go. Oof. Survive until you don't need to worry about surviving is what we have just encountered. Yikes. Drawing cards is going to be pretty important. Good grief. Ember will matter eventually, but 31 health. It's good enough, right? My god, thank you, Pyrewall. Strong argument to go left now, by the way. The dupe here is good, but I'd probably just dupe Eternal Kinstone. I'm going to go left, actually. I think it's stronger. Hey, look, 51 health. It's like I know what I'm doing in Monster Train or something. Kinho's Carapace is important. This is an important infusion to do right away, especially when it's not available to do again later. We're going to do Marshallord 2 for sure. Merchant of Steel says, wow, if I'd taken Shark, it would have been another crazy Shark run. Now, with the Kinhost Carapace, I think you can get away with multi-strike. Yeah, buddy. Okay, that's strong. All right. Now, we're weak until we're not. So what we're going to do is I'm going to buy a removal here to improve my draw density. And we take nothing else. Now, if they show me Pyrelight Master, I feel bad. Okay, they don't. Now, it's important I do not perish. I think I have the pieces already, right? I've got this big HP scaler here. I've got multi-strike on my egg. I think we don't need to go ham. So let's just play low risk and test the waters here a bit. Yeah, so we're going to drop in Egg. I want him chilling in front here. We're going to do Echo Infusion 1. I do want Big Consume Etch here. And I will play the other Frozen Lance to hatch him. We're looking for turn 1 hatches. Drop him here. I can't get that guy, can I? Could do Echo Transfer here, which is solid. That's a good hit, yeah. I do want to ping something upstairs. It provides value, but I want to upgrade middle floor. Yeah, okay. So mid floor's online. I miss the collector. It's okay. All right, now I think we're going to be able to do some nonsense here. Eternal Kinstone will kill. Infusions trade up here. Yes. Infusions trade up by 20, by a lot. Yeah, he gets 10, I get 20. It's at least 10 for 10 if I... Yeah, right. 40, 40, right? 80 damage, he has 74. It's tough because I do believe... I do want the etch here, but it's important that I don't etch, right? Because I'm losing Mr. Frontman here. Tragic. So it's 40-40, which is just killing him, and then the 40 pushes through. If I play the Forgotten trade on this particular turn, I maybe hatch this guy, but I walk the 30 back here. Let's put some more HP on middle. Just do that. Don't do anything too fancy here. Okay, we get through that. Now we should also be able to clear up here pretty comfortably, especially if I just crit builder this man in front out fully, right? Yes, it's good to do. I wish to Echo Break upstairs. It's really important because it hatches this other man. And this is essentially a free 10 HP. I just let it sit. Good job, Egg Friend. Okay, I'm going to ascend Egg Friend upstairs. I'm going to toss some HP here, which I think is worthwhile. We charge. Toss some HP. We charge. Okay. Now this top floor is now looking pretty spicy. Ooh, math, right? Now, think about this. The 30, 30, 30, 60, 100, 45. I mean, we're definitely getting it. And if I play more Echoes, it's going to be fine because of the Reap here. Yes, so I'm going to Forgotten Trade and just pop him, I think. Yeah, buddy, there we go. Okay, much better. Okay, Reap gets through, we're fine. I'm looking to ping the back guys here. Yes, so we do 1 pop, 2 pop. You drop the egg in. This egg is now nonsense. If this egg pops out, I mean, this egg's popping off, right? Egg almost kills this boss. Okay, we are actually online here. I'm glad I didn't take any aggro trials. Ooh, sick. Old magic is good. Thank you. I'll take my 20 gold. EY. Yeah, the egg is online. I think we're very strong. I just need to refine. Okay, Broken Memories is very strong. Ancient Resonance is also very strong, admittedly. These are both very good cards. Broken Memories brings back what? Forgotten Trade. The important thing is that it triggers the etches, but that's not actually that important. I think Ancient Resonance is a better card here because I skipped all of the sharks this game gave me. So we're going to click that card. That seems good. Ice Storm is purple. a little redundant with Ancient Resonance, I think. I'd rather not draft it and take the 10 gold. Yeah, alright, fine. What do we got? Divine Artifact? I probably will take this. Enemies deal -2 damage. What do I need this money for? What is the angle here? I don't really need anything, so I'm just going to go remove cards and buy some -1s pretty much. So I honestly think that we just take this Divine Winged Indulgence to chill out this next floor, and then we cruise a bit. Yeah, I don't need the Merchant of Steel here for anything. We're loaded, right? So hunt the removals. It's good, yes. Now, we're going to cut Train Steward and Train Steward. They're impossible to play. I'm looking for an upgrade in this cavern of some kind. I like relics. Oof. Precious plating. I mean, it's a trade up. That's wild. Hilarious. I was going to say I'm willing to pay like 20 health here because of the pyre armor and I didn't take anything. But that was just a pure trade up, which is very funny. Extremely funny to me. What is in this hoard? Yo, what? Hardened hull. Hard pick. Snap click. We are busted. Incredible monster train. Let's go. Okay. Alrighty. 20 consume the frozen lands. -1 on the eternal kinstone. Okay, baby. Let's rock. Alright, I'm going to this removal dupe. Just buy another removal here. We're now at the stage where this run is full sending it. Look at that. Don't you love it? 1 HP, living on a prayer, hoping for the best. 2 rings later, I'm full send mode. We're so strong. Heaven Seal. Now that's how you risk it on Sycophants of Seraph. We should be able to take this, though. I would not do this without the Hardened Hull. Just fully. Would not do this without the Hardened Hull. Okay, we do Bog Chrysalis here. We just drop this lad in. We bust him in. Offering token. We immediately hatch something. Pop this dude out right away. Incredible. It also hatches the back guy. Like, we're online on turn 2. Incredible. We're definitely doing Eternal Kinstone upstairs. We're doing Egg middle, and then I'm going to send it on the Ancient Resonance here. Very strong play. He is hatching, but I'm going to instead do the Echo Transfer because I think it's a good turn to do it. Cool, cool, cool. We do the upgrade here. I kill 1 dude. I kill 2 dudes. I kill 3 dudes, right? Cool. Good enough. Good enough for me. He pops out. We should start doing some nonsense stuff now. Cool. We're going to do egg drop, ascend egg, upgrade egg. We play the echoes first. We hatch him. Save the guy in front a little bit. Very strong. Cool. All right. I mean, I feel really good about this run, yeah? You just hatch these guys. You full send. Upstairs, I mean, you may as well stop the incoming damage, right? There's no reason not to. Yeah, sure. I might as well. Mid-floor is, like, cleared, right? He hatches. And then we just ascend these eggs up. We just full send it, right? It's good. Happy to do it. Cool. He hatches. He wins. What? He wins. Look at him. Look at him go. He's like, I'm hatching. All right, bring it on, lady. He just beats. Incredible. He's so strong. Amazing. And I get improved firebox. Great news. Another Ancient Resonance. Finally, Wurmkin Spike. We could have paid out that... Was it the first Hell Pact? Let's be real, though. Firewall is the only reason I did some of the very aggro things that I did as I fling my mouse across my table. Go me. Truly, Firewall MVP. Just skip this card. Unnamed Tome, very strong. Yeah, Unnamed Tome, good. Good. Good card. Click good card. I could go left, but I have the best things I want. There are some better things, but just hunt removals, really. The faster I refine this deck down to the exact bits that I want, the better off we are. I actually think cutting these crypt builders is almost certainly correct. There's like no chance I'm playing any of them, and they're not purple. Very weird for me to cut all of those, but I think it's right. I'm going to dupe the Eternal Kinstone, because I think this is the strongest play. But let me look at this temple first. -2 Ancient Resonance, obviously. A Purge is worth it here. I'm going to Purge a Proclamation. Again, we're just cutting the non-purple cards. I just need more things that let my eggs go nonsense. I think the Eternal Kinstone is for sure one of the strongest cards in my deck. It is a double purple, which is wildly powerful. And I don't even really need Echo Right anymore. He just kind of accelerates it. I think we just cruise. I don't think I need to do anything else fancy at this point. We just cruise. The Hardened Hull kind of spins this into a wild high roll, in my opinion. Like, obviously, you know, there's other things that could have happened here, but you just Unga Orb, and then you just shoot this man. Oh no, it didn't work. Cool, we got him. I mean, it's easy mode. I do want to hatch him down there, so let's just do that real quick. Seems good. Cool. We pop him out immediately. I'm not really keen on doing anything too fancy upstairs. I just want the guys down here because they clear these absolvers for me. So now it's just build a better mousetrap, pretty much. We're just going to go power mode. I'm going to just click cards, I think. Sure, we'll take the Unnamed Tome upstairs at some point, but not right now. Blast a man, that's good. We're going to take that Ancient Resonance, just load this floor up. I do want to get rid of this Proclamation, so let's do that. Perfect. Great, our bottom floor is now presently out of control. Great news. I'm going to egg middle and then ascend it so that I don't take the... What is it called? So that I don't take the... Ember Drain is the word for me. Load this up first. Now we're going to drop the Unnamed Tome just to hatch here. Worth it. Bottom floor clears itself. I don't even really need help at this point. Drop egg downstairs. Play things. We're good. I want to avoid this curse if possible, but we're going to get it anyway, right? So let's just actually hatch downstairs and turn this into a bottom floor kill, potentially. This is a lot of damage we're doing, for the record. This is a very large number. Oh no, I can't attack on this turn. Dang. It's like I didn't know or something. Doesn't matter. Just get rid of that card at this point. I'm doing... My entire train is full of egg, and I'm not even on ring 7 yet. We are really out of control, huh? Wild. Well, this looks pretty strong. I'm just gonna tell it like it is. I can't even play my egg any further because I actually do not have anything here for it. So we're just going to kind of full send and drop the egg, and we're okay. Yeah, we just straight up win here. That's pretty good. I'm a big fan of that. We play out everything. Maybe I can save my front friend. I cannot, sadly. It's okay, 3 rounds or something. We did have 3 floors of train still to go, so that's pretty exciting. Alright, I mean, we cruise from here. I don't have much else to add to this run, in my opinion. We just remove cards and win, and play Old Magic as many times as the game will let me. Perfect Insanity is unnecessary. Unearth Remains is cute, and it's a consume, but it dodged the Dun Echo, sadly. Ice Empire's okay. I mean, I would replace a Frozen Lance with Ice Empire pretty regularly, so we'll take it. It's purple, why not? Draw cards. Actually, no space. Big space argument here. This makes a lot of sense when you think about it, because I just want to jam more nonsense on my floor. Really. No removal, so nothing to chase. We could go to the caverns for a possible high roll, but I think maybe a holdover onto, I don't know, Ancient Resonance could be an even higher roll. So let's plan around that. Plus, I mean, I don't know, you could win the lottery on the Horde or something. Yeah, I'll take Guild Marker. I don't want Volatile Gauge. It's a great way to lose the run. Dark Forge. I mean, at this point, you might as well. What is Repeater doing for me? Forgotten Trade. It's kind of like Ember. It's not very good. Well, it's also bringing back some garbage Frozen Lances. Let's just go all in March Lord. There's no reason not to, right? We'll just have Big Man. It's fine. Temple says plus 30 and a 10. I mean, now plus 30 on this Ancient Resonance is a pretty big deal. 10 and piercing into the Ice Empire. I'm going to plus 10 one of the Echo Breaks. Yeah, we're just going to kind of load up here. I want -1s on Old Magic, I believe. Yeah, that's a good card to play every turn. Double stack, no thank you. We spin this. Holdover is incredible on Ancient Resonance. Wicked high rolls. -1 Ice Empire. I'm going to toss an upgrade at it. And then piercing on the Ice Empire here. Puts it over 100, which is the perfect threshold. And we're going to cut that Proclamation and chill, I think. Yeah, cut the Proclamation. I do not require anything there. We're down to 24 cards. Good card draw. Not really terribly much to add, honestly. I think we save our cash here. None of this provides enough value. You could do, like, I don't know, a plus 30 and an Echo Break, and, like, really send it here. We could go hard for 150. We're strong enough. I don't see a reason not to, actually. Take the plus 30 here. It's good. I mean, we're at the point where it's like, may as well take little its and bits that we can get that make us win. We'll move on. I'm very strong. I can win on bottom floor before, like, Heaven Seal does not threaten me here. We're fast. We're very fast. Now, we are going to do a top floor setup here first. Right? We're going to put Egg in front. Then we drop Echo right. Now we just kind of hatch him immediately. Which is good for me. I don't actually care if I shoot him, right? That doesn't actually bother me at all. I guess I could blast downstairs. There's no reason not to do that. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. And then I'll take the Echo upstairs. Now he hatches. I'm just looking to accelerate this to the fastest I can. Alright. Carapace middle. It's good. I'm going to... I want to ascend him up, I believe. We'll turn this into a super floor. Yeah, I think this is worthy of it. We're going to just blast a bit. And then we hold over the Ancient Resonance. Okay, now what I'm looking for... Big purple. Big purple's what we want. Popping the friend out is kind of beautiful. So let's plan on doing it. Pop the man out. Good. That clears this floor and enables Bog Chrysalis to pop out, which is what we're looking for. I may as well just load up top floor. Honestly, there's no reason not to keep playing this. I guess I could actually pop out the egg if I wanted to, but I'll wait. There's no reason to play that on Name Tome. I could maybe save some HP here, right? Okay. Egg middle, power play. He hatches and kills half the floor. Seems good. We're going to Ancient Resonance upstairs. Very strong. We funnel HP and stats into this fella. We blast it. He hatches. He's good. Yeah, anytime an egg friend dies upstairs, we're fine. You can tell I move pretty quickly on these particular runs because I'm extremely familiar with the nuances of how to play this. I know exactly what to do and when. I have very little fear. Blast this floor. Of course, yeah, we're good. Alright, easy mode. Cool, and then we just get to full disrespect this boss and basically kill him with this egg. Is actually just the truth of it, I think. Cool, yeah, we actually just win, which is incredible news. We actually just full win here, and I didn't even use my middle or top floors because this floor is too strong. Yeah, seems good. Seems very good. Return Soul is a really good tool here. This is nice because I can use it to get a second cast of things and also shrink my deck for later, which is really nice. We'll take it. Good. Dun Echo is really paying out here. And yeah, I don't want any of this stuff. We'll move on. Cool. I think we're good. I'm going to go dupe because I may as well, and take these removals. I may as well. Sure. Sure. Carving Karuska. Say it ain't so. I got the Echo Infusion. Yeah, duh. Easy snap click. Probably taking some of the Sigiled Seaweed even. Man, this run is something else. I don't even know what to say. I don't even need some of these cards anymore. Just like bust out a Frozen Lance. We're good. This is not Diligent, right? Right. Okay, we're fine. I just had this moment of, wait a second, am I removing all of the things I need for Diligent? Because that would be bad. 20 and consume the last Frozen Lance. Great, get it out of here. I suppose I should look at the other trinkets. Buy Sigiled Seaweed, of course. Reroll this. Yeah, Winged Steel. Yeah, I want to draw more cards. That seems good. And this Echo Infusion is now just kind of like outrageous, right? It generates me echoes. It puts me at 152, which I like. 150 is a nice number. Sure, let's do it. 150, sweet. Winged Steel, yeah, okay. You could have gone Bog Slime there, and it also wins. It's fine. I'm going to put a -1 in that Echo Break. I'm going to re-roll this. I guess I could double stack absolutely nothing. True, it's an option. 20 consume one of these Echo Breaks. We'll -1 the other one. Seems good. I mean, at this point, the run has refined incredibly. Let's roll. Chased has no chance. This is a very good run. And it's a good example of burning hot early and knowing your exact power level. When I said that I was like, 4 HP in the Talos, Pyre Armor will be enough. Even with the absolute worst case, we did okay, right? It could have been a lot scarier there. Could have been so much scarier. It's a consumer, incredible news. Just send them out. We're fine. Amazing. Cool. Play the egg. Behold my egg power. I want you to hatch. Stop killing my egg. How dare you? Let's see. Play the Frozen Lance. I mean, I want to hatch this guy upstairs. Just send it, right? Yeah, cool. Pop that man out. I like that. I'm going to blast this guy in back. Oh, hey, look. Echo Infusion. It generates me Ember and Echoes. It's incredible. Etches upstairs into my egg are nice. Not the egg, you know, the Bog Wurmling, whatever. Cool. I'm feeling reasonably good about this. Oh, yeah. I forgot I made another Echo Infusion. This is about to be very silly. Wow, what is happening here, actually? Etch upstairs. You may as well purple up, right? I don't see a reason not to. Blast something. What do I want to remove? Let's kill this Echo Break. Seems okay. Sure, we'll send it on the back guy. Save some HP. Oh no, you made room on my floor. This is power. We're going to drop in another friend here. We're just going to full send. I mean, this is it, right? You just kind of load up this guy, and it's so strong when you hit the Karuska. I'm going to absolutely silence that Pyre Wings. We're going to blast Seraph, and then I'm going to go ahead and just Ancient Resonance and do like 500 damage to the boss on my non-boss floor. This is one of the strongest things about this stuff, honestly, is the way that it works, right? The how we actually just load this up to an incredible degree, and then I can just overtake my other floors, which is silly. Just very silly. May as well shoot it upstairs. No reason not to. I mean, we're very powerful. I'm clearing everything, every floor, no problem. He's going to come downstairs and just kind of feel bad about it, I think. I mean, mid-floor has 6 units. I could ascend him. Sure, right? Why not? We'll load him up. Seems good. And then I will give him, I don't know, he's at like 600 HP or something. We're going to blast bottom floor. And then I will just purple middle because you may as well, right? Mid floor is outrageous. Oh no, Ember Drain. You know what can fix Ember Drain? Carving Karuska. We are out of control. Loving this. I don't even want Ice Empire. Just shoot the guy on middle. Cool, I'm gonna shoot the bottom floor now. We have an absolutely nonsense amount of scaling here. I think we win on bottom, right? Yeah, easily. I think, like there was any chance that we weren't going to win on bottom. It's actually just unbelievable that I believed that in any way. Anyway, I'm going to click on Old Magic because I really want to make some money. Send that guy up. Seems reasonable. Kill him anyway. It's fine. Bottom floor, I mean, it's so strong. Catch and then too much HP on the floor, no chance. The train is full of bugs. Oh. If it's blank pages, I can't take blank pages. It actually hurts my run. I don't have the space for it. It's okay. It's fine. I'm sorry, Hef. I like how you just walk away and she's like, hey, wait. Hey, wait, my dad. What do you mean? Why would you do that? You're terrible. I know. I know. It's okay. We're gonna blast it. We're gonna lose Echo Right very quickly here, and I honestly just do not care. At all. Wow, we popped that out pretty quickly. What can I even pop here? The offering? Yeah, we will take the offering token, and I'm going to consume it so I can play the egg again, which just accelerates me. Very cool. Good, good. We like it a lot. And then we just load up the Echo Infusions here. I will Echo up. Ice Empire here. We're going to blast middle, and then I'm going to send it on this floor. This will make it so that even though I'm losing Echo Right very soon, he's not important, right? He is irrelevant in comparison to the sheer power that is my eggs. My egg situation. Mid floor is going to overrun very fast here. Let's pop a spell shield. Pop a spell shield so we can blast and clear the whole floor. Cool. Very nice. Oh no, Echo Right fell. He was such an important part of my run. ... Alright, cool. We're now in absolute control of everything here. Blast one of them. Shoot the one in the back so I can get that Ancient Resonance. Clear the whole floor and do 400 damage here. Seems good. Let's start loading up top floor. I do want to put the next set of eggs up there, I think. Mid floor, I think, actually kills. Yeah, kills that mini boss. No problem. Egg. Start loading them up. Would love to see it. Full send. Now, I don't know the rest of this stuff really matters that much. I guess I can push a lot of extra damage here if I just shoot a bit. Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay. At this point, there's really not much to worry about. We have top floor loaded. Mid floor is loaded. I'm going to play him bottom. He takes 132 damage, and it just does not matter in the least. Let's ping the back. I mean, for context, that is so much damage, and he is chilling. He's fine. He even kills a guy. We are in extreme control. Mid-floor wins Relentless right now, and it's not even about to be my strongest floor. Just not even close to it. Oh, cool. I can actually play Unnamed Tome and silence him so I don't get another curse. That's neat. Blast mid-floor, do like 700 to the boss. Yeah, we're in control by a lot. Enemies will not even walk to me. I've cleared the entire train. We win on this turn because my mid floor is simply too powerful. Yeah, that's actually true. That is actually fully true. I'm gonna burn this Echo Transfer because it's fun to do so. Yeah, we're too powerful. Cool. Literally every enemy is about to perish. We win on mid? Yeah, of course. Cool. That's a pretty straightforward pre-relentless kill, endless egg mode. Yeah, I mean, this run is really interesting. Hey, wait. I rejected your item and you still wanted to talk to me? I didn't know she did that. Wow. She's really into it, I guess. Anyway, as I was saying, you know, I understanding when you can take risks and when you shouldn't is an important part of this run and this game in general. I think at 200 shards, I probably play this all way safer because I have to be very aggressive. But when you're playing at 100 shards, I don't have to worry about, oh no, am I going to be able to get to my big number or not, right? It doesn't matter because I'm gonna get there. I even went over a bit. I didn't need to. But this early game, terrifying. Truly harrowing experience. Firewall is the best. It is so good for this. It saved so much health. And then obviously, eventually we hit the hardened hull and this kind of went like way off the rails. But one of the things about this is knowing we were weak. We just had to find the pieces and make it click. Got that multi-strike, got that Kinhost Carapace infusion like I was hoping to see, and it kind of all fell together. Eventually, we even saw Karuska to go along with our holdover Echo infusions, which is nonsense. So our Echo generation went crazy. We got a holdover Ancient Resonance. We were in very big control of everything. This was an otherwise, I would describe it as a risky run that in the end felt very strong. We're back on the endless egg grind. Love to see it. So good stuff all around. That brings us up to 175 wins on the series, which is great news. And yeah, I will let you go there. So hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.